let's start with your reading, Cancer. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Make sure to check out the readings for all of your signs in order to get a better understanding of your overall situation. Now, let's look into the energies around you right now and the upcoming events for you. Okay. The energy at the bottom of the deck is the Fool followed by the Seven of Cups. And what I'm seeing right here is an energy that either is around you right now or has led you where you are today. And we will see where that is. Right here, we see that you are ready to put yourself out there again. This is someone who decides to see what's out there, ready to take risks again, knowing what you want. It feels like right here you are on a mission to maybe find someone to have fun with, someone to date, someone to even fall in love with, perhaps. We'll see. Overall here, you want someone special, but at the same time, you don't want to rush into anything. In fact, on one side, we see you wanting to go for this, to find a wild romance, to take a risk. But at the same time, right here, you're not really wanting to commit to anything or anyone in particular. You want to evaluate your options, see how you feel, and really go with the flow. It feels like your intention, at least, is to not have any expectations at this moment in time. And maybe because in the past you have entered these chapters of your life, these cycles with a lot of requirements, a lot of expectations, and often maybe you got very disappointed. So right here, you're just ready to start again, to go for this, saying, you know what, whatever will be, will be. I will see what comes my way and I will decide what to do then in that moment. Now, right here in the middle of the reading, we see the Knight of Wands and the Three of Pentacles reversed. And so, first of all, with that Knight of Wands, I'm really seeing someone who maybe you have met recently or even in the farther past. Someone here who really made you feel that passion once again. We see, in fact, two people who perhaps here are getting together just to have fun, just to spend some time together, just to Netflix and chill. But at the same time, there is something about this person that feels very unique, that feels very special, as we were saying earlier, and something that maybe you do not want to go away. So in other words, right here, what I'm seeing is an unexpected development of feelings. The way this person talks, the way they hug you, the way they kiss you, there is something very special and unique about that. Keep in mind, as I usually say, energies go both ways. This could be someone seeing you this way, feeling these things about you. And so feel free to interpret the direction as it best resonates with your own situation. But right now, what we see is that there has been a very particular moment in between the two of you where you started to realize that you actually like them, that you are into this Knight of Wands more than you want to be, actually, because right now you have entered this situation and this connection right here with a very light-hearted type of energy, without expectations. But once you start feeling this, you start thinking, I don't want this to go away. I want to see if maybe there is a long-term possibility, or at least just dating, getting to know each other, without anything particular in mind. But I don't want this person to just disappear like all the other ones. Now, the Three of Pentacles reversed it might mean that either the two of you are not on the same page or that you are afraid to not be on the same page, because the way you met, the way you got together, that doesn't feel like the beginning of a long lasting relationship. It feels like something else. And so right here, you might be wondering. Now, what I'm seeing about this person, I'll tell you right away, because then we see a development, is that, bear with me, don't click the X and exit the video, bear with me. But what I see right away is that this person is not looking for a relationship. This fear that you might have had, the more I look into it, the more I feel that that's actually what's going on. They're not looking for a relationship, but for a very specific reason. They don't even see the possibility. They're not even aware of the possibility to have that with you. And so right here, they're just believing that you're here to have fun, to have a good time. And they're not even considering, oh, maybe with this person, I can open up. I can show love. At this point, it feels like you are on different pages, but not for long. So we will see what's going on. In your focus position, 4 of Cups, you maybe think that you'll never hear from this person again. And at the same time, although you would like to see what else can happen between the two of you, you would like to hear their voice, to talk to them, to see them again, you are a little afraid here to appear needy. And so you might be holding back a lot of the things that you want to say and a lot of the things that you want to do. But keep in mind that you have to stand up for what you want. Remember your initial vision with the Fool. The Fool right there clearly was an energy inside of you that made you want to look for something new, for an adventure, for something that maybe would have grown, because 0, that's the beginning. It's not the end. You wanted to begin with that, but we all want to grow. Every situation and connection strives for growth. And so right here, you might be conflicted on what to do next, because when you show interest in general, you feel that sometimes people lose interest in you. But do you actually want to play these games, Cancer? If you find people who actually lose interest because you're texting them or because you're being nice to them, then screw them. Why would you want to keep those people close to you in the first place, Cancer? You deserve better. You have to say that to yourself, and you have to act on it as well. And so right here in the past with the Hermit, I see that overall you often feel like a misfit. You don't fit with most people. You think differently, and it's hard for you to really find a match, to find someone who you actually can fall in love with. And so when it happens, for you, it's an event. It's something that you want to focus on, something that you want perhaps to invest into, because that's not something that happens often for you. And so right here, what we see is clearly an energy that is reminding you of the past and how hard it is for you to find people that you actually feel connected to. Now, in your strength position, Knight of Pentacles, and this is very, very important. Right here, the cards are suggesting something very fundamental for this current situation, but also for the upcoming events. With this energy, you want to start focusing on things and people that will not perhaps give you an immediate validation, but that you're going to benefit from in the future. Sometimes we go out saying we want to have fun, we want to just sleep with someone, and we want just to have a good time, whereas instead, deep down, we know that we are ready to fall in love. And so right here, the Nine of Pentacles is here to remind you, stick with your vision. Be unapologetic about it. Don't try to fit a label, to fit in a box. You do you. You do whatever you want to do. Even if people say, oh, you're looking for a relationship, that's lame. You're lame. I do what I want. I don't have to justify myself with you. And so right here, obviously, this Nine of Pentacles is here to remind you, move slow, do what it's going to pay off, not just in the present, but also in the long-term future, and you'll be fine. Now, we were saying this person is not on the same page. You met, you have fun, and that was about it. Maybe you talked a little bit afterwards, but nothing very concrete. We have something different coming your way. This is a twist. This clearly is something that I was not expecting when I was up here. That's why I kept saying, wait a second, I see something else coming here. Do you see this Lover's card here? We'll get to it in a second. And right here, what we see is clearly someone who, in the darkness, without you knowing it, is looking at you. Of course, nothing to be creeped out about. Just on social media, this person has looked you up. Everything that they can find about you. Type your name on Google and whatever comes up, they know about it. From social media accounts to LinkedIn if you have it, to a personal website, to YouTube videos, anything that they can find about you, they have already found it. And so it's funny because what we see here is two people who are actually realizing that they want more from each other. But both of you are scared and not wanting to be vulnerable, not wanting to go there. But clearly, this Page of Swords, which is actually that Knight of Wands, is someone who actually wants to connect with you on a deeper level. And they're trying to figure out if maybe you want that too. It's interesting because upcoming, we have this person now transforming from the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands. And you know why that's important? It's important because right here now they are creating a vision for the future, for their future, and let me say, for your future together. The King of Wands, guess what? Is someone unapologetic, someone confident, someone who has an idea, who has a vision, and they're ready to work for it, regardless of what people think. But at the same time, this is an energy that it's brewing underneath the surface, and that soon it's going to be revealed to you. Now, the King of Wands right next to the Lovers, it really tells me, I wasn't looking for love till I found you. And so you see here someone who is still true to their initial vision. They're not looking for a relationship, but they're not saying no to a potential relationship with you. Those are two different things. There are people that are open to connect deeper with someone, but at the same time, they're not actively looking for it. And this is exactly what we see here. And so with these two cards, which look very promising, you have to expect something from this person. Not right away, because I see them handling some sort of transition, a new beginning. We will see what this is about. But overall, this is going to transform into something concrete, which I don't think you even have to look for or try to initiate. This person, from what I see so far at least, is going to do the heavy lifting. So let's see what that's about. Let's see how this person is transforming. Let's see the details of this person's vision at this point. What do they feel whenever they think about you? Is it similar to what you feel? What do they see whenever they think about you for your future? What are their intentions? Can this Three of Pentacles, which talks about being on the same page, finally go upright? What should you expect from this person in the near future, and how it's going to make this whole connection evolve in the distant future? Let's look into that. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, Cancer, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week, I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free 30-minute personal reading. I send out emails to confirm every Monday morning. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Cancer. Do you see what card we have right here at the bottom of the deck? I am always noticing lately that the card that we have at the bottom of the deck in between readings is always the bridge in between the present energies and the future energies. And of course, right here we have a major transformation, an overall transformation that impacts how you feel, what you want, how this person feels and what they want, and also impacts the dynamic between the two of you. Right now, you might barely hear from this person, right? Or when you talk, there is always like, it takes forever to go through a conversation, and at the end of it, it never gets to anything. But of course, soon things are going to change. First of all, let's focus on this person now. Let's see their feelings and their new vision whenever it comes to you. Let's clarify this King of Wands and this Lover's energy. And then we will see why for now it's been delayed, but not blocked. So let's see, first of all, these two cards. Okay. Okay, we see it right there. All right, so, beautiful. All right, Cancer, get ready for this because this is going to make you absolutely happy. Now, right next to that King of Wands.